Tell me about writing songs for Elvis Presley, Hound Dog. How long did it take? How did you get it to him and that kind of stuff?
Well, it took about 10 minutes, but we wrote it for a woman named Big Mama Thornton, Willie Mae Big Mama Thornton.
Mm-hmm. A kind of, I'm guessing...
She's a blues singer.
Yeah, yeah.
She was. She passed away not long ago. And she used to sing with Johnny Otis's band back in the early 50s. Johnny wanted us to write for her, and we went and saw her.
Saw her perform?
Yeah. She was a knockout.
Then how did Elvis get the song after that?
I think he got it from a lounge act.
Mm-hmm. He saw somebody else doing it?
Yeah, I think he heard a lounge act in Vegas.
This is a great picture. This is 1957, so it says right there. You guys and Elvis Presley. And I'm guessing that you guys in California, when you would go to the coast, must have been trouble. Right? You guys went out there and all hell would break loose.
We lived
you
there
lived
then.
But hot young songwriters writing million seller after million seller, it must have been nonstop, you know, like Shriners, right?
Yeah, it was.
Oh, sure, man.
Oh, okay.
It was better than Shriners.
How did you find out that the song had become such a huge hit? Which one of you was on the...
Me.
Okay, tell it. This is a great story.
Well...
no, I'm supposed to tell that story.
Well, who did it happen to?
He was
Well, then let him tell it.
All right.
Let me tell it, man. You always tell it.
Okay.
I was returning...
I tell it better.
All right, then let him tell it for
Oh, no, I don't want him to tell it.
I'll get Harvey out here and he can tell it.
I was returning from Europe on my first, after my first trip to Europe on a ship called the Andrea Doria.
Right. The ill-fated Andrea Doria.
In 1956, and it collided with another ship, the Stockholm.
Yeah.
Right, yeah. Right, and it sank. And
he sank with it. And this is not
I'm
really
sinking with it right now. At any rate, I was eventually picked up in a lifeboat by a freighter, and it was a harrowing experience.
Yeah.
I came into New York, and Jerry was at the dock to meet me, and he brought an Italian silk suit for me, thinking that I might have...
Want to look good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I might have wanted to look good. He threw his arms around me and he said, "Mike, you're alive. Thank heavens you're alive." And I said, "Yeah." And he said, "Elvis did Hound Dog last week, and it's just came out and it's #1 already."
Yeah.
And I said, "That's groovy."
Was that your first blockbuster? Your first really big one?
I think it was our first super pop hit. Most of the other hits we had before that were rhythm and blues hits.
I see. What was that song about exactly?
Well, the original song that was written for Big Mama Thornton was written about, it was the story of a woman kicking a sponger out of her house. Mm-hmm. And the original lyric was different. It was, "You ain't nothing but a hound dog, quit snooping around my door. You can wag your tail, but I ain't gonna feed you no more." Mm-hmm. Now, when she did the song, and it was kind of it was a hit. It was a big rhythm and blues hit. Then it was covered by some lounge acts, and they changed the words. And Presley heard a lounge act with the changed words, with Rabbit, and he cut that version.
So now, does the guy who changed the words get a cut?
Nothing, absolutely nothing.
Oh, there you go. Pretty good deal.
It was an unauthorized adaptation.
Yeah, yeah.
Right?
Absolutely.
You guys are an amazing success story, and I really appreciate you coming by here tonight. It was nice talking with you. Thank you very much.